Hello, lovely people, and welcome. Thanks for visiting my channel today. I have had a number of rather large projects going on that have taken a bunch of time and had multiple layers of drying and coming back and that kind of thing. So I thought it would be fun to do a nice quick little swipe in autumn colors for this project. So I went ahead and did a white background, and I picked out a bunch of paints. Most of these are paints that I had already mixed a while back. I'm using up a few of them here, and just kind of playing around with the nice warm, fall colors. So most of my paints are made from Liquitex Basics. The white is a golden titanium white, but I'm pretty sure the rest of them are Liquitex Basics. And I make my mix with Floetrol. I generally do something along the lines of 4 Floetrol to 1 paint, and then add a little bit of water just to thin it out to the consistency I like, and put it in those squeeze bottles so I can control the amount I get. And my background white color is pretty much made up exactly the same way. There's no real difference to it. A few of these paints still had silicone in them from before, so some of them do. I think a few of them don't. I don't think the gold did, but I'm pretty sure the purple did, and the green, and I'm not sure about the oranges and red. But I laid them out, and I'm not actually sure if I prefer this final painting horizontal the way it is here where I'm doing the swipes, or vertical, and at the end when it's dried I put in some photos of it in the vertical position and some close-ups. So you can tell me what you think. Do you like it horizontal or vertical better? And this is just very straightforward. I love doing swipes. They're very relaxing. You can just sit and enjoy the colors and enjoy how they develop as you go along with them, and kind of enjoy the process. It's very much a process kind of painting, kind of project. And yeah, so yeah, and there I'm picking out cat hairs because I have cats, and every single piece of artwork I make has cat hair in it. So we'll just call it mixed media and leave it at that. I don't have a great deal more to say about this piece. It's a lot of fun to do. I encourage you to go ahead and try this yourself. It's a lot of fun, and it often leads to some really, really pretty results. There are a number of companies nowadays that make up paints, pouring paints that are already mixed at a thin enough, at a consistency to directly pour, rather than mixing up your own pouring solutions the way I've done here. Although I find that those are a tiny bit thick and you might want to thin them out a little more. But just enjoy the process. So I did all of my vertical stripes going out from the center, as you can see here. And I wanted a little bit more interest than that, so I did a couple of other things. I took some of the gold paint and put it on a paper towel, and there you can see I just swiped it across the center and gave it kind of a center line. And then I took just the edges. In this case, I'm using the edge of one of the paper towel strips, and later on I use my dotting tool to do a little more of this, to just draw the lines out, pull out through the interesting paint that's already out there. This is a fun little technique. It makes some interesting patterns. It kind of pulls the little structures you've already made with it, and gives it these little branches, which I think are very, very interesting and fun. And I think I went back and went over the center stripe a little more. I wanted it a little more gold and a little curvier, as you can see there. And after all of this I of course took my blowtorch, little hand blowtorch, and got rid of all the bubbles in a little bit. Yeah, that's a dotting tool there. Very useful. So just messing around with some of the spots that I thought needed a little extra help. This is kind of fun. The one challenge to it is because I have limited space in my studio. It has to sit where it is for a few days to dry because it's really, I only have one table that's perfectly level in my studio, and that's the one that I paint on. So these acrylic pours, fluid acrylic projects, all take a long time to dry because there's a fair amount of paint on the canvas, or on the board. This is actually a wooden board. It's not canvas that I'm working on here. I like a more solid surface because canvas has a tendency to droop in the middle, and you can get a little thicker layer of paint in the middle, kind of a little puddle, and that can crack while it's drying. Whereas if I'm working with wood like this, it's a much more even layer of paint all across it. So here's some close-ups of the patterns, and then I will show you some dried images. I just love how the colors play together. So let me know what you think. This is always a lot of fun and always gives very interesting and fun results. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment below. Let me know what you think. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and be well.